If you want to change anything about your life, just do the things that you don't feel like doing. It really does boil down to that. You're never going to feel like doing the things you need to do to have what you want. Your mind isn't wired that way. It will try to make you feel like things are too big. It'll try to make you feel like things are too scary. It'll try to make you feel like now's not the time. I think it's really important that what you realize about your life is that you're never going to feel like it. And if you start to push forward and take action anyway, it's like any other muscle. Over time, you slowly start building the muscle of taking action. You start building the muscle of not listening to your own crud. You start building the muscle of ignoring what your mind is telling you and operating from your desires instead of your fears.
If you really want something bad enough, it's not going to be easy. And you can see where you want to go. But there are so many things you're going to have to go through to get there. But truly, if you focus and know where you want to end up, you'll be there. It may not be at the exact time you want, which is now kind of immediate for most people, but you'll eventually get there at your time when you're supposed to.
Everybody has the desire to do something, but they don't have they don't know how to really complete the process of dedicating themselves and having the discipline to do it. I think a lot of people set these goals for themselves, and when they don't reach them, then it's discouraging, and sometimes you need somebody to push themselves. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to have belief in yourself, and you have to have faith in yourself. And faith is not really just having or understanding that everything will be okay, but faith is understanding that if things don't go your way, or if it doesn't turn out the way you want to, it's still going to be okay.
You have to make that decision and say, I'm going to do this. Not I'm thinking about doing this. That's why I say you have to love it. Do you love it as much as you would die for it? Because once you do that, then anything that you're thinking about, whether if it's writing a book, whether if it's creating an invention, whether if it's flying through the air like LeBron, anything, if you love it, you're going to be that.
You make decisions, it's up to you. You know, you make choices in your life. You program your mind to either be happy or not. That's a choice that you make. It's not something that somebody else makes for you. It's not even your situation. No matter what the situation, you truly do make the choice to be happy in that situation or not.
As a teenager, I was bullied, picked on. I got beat up. Didn't have any girlfriends. No girls liked me. People on the outside world really probably don't understand that I went through real life things. My desire was just like anybody else's, but what set me apart was I dedicated myself, and there was a discipline to me to do the things that guys don't do. They just don't sacrifice.
Anything you want, you can get, but you have to be honest about it. In order to be successful at anything, it has to be what you truly love. Because if you don't love it and you ain't willing to die for it, don't do it.
I'm an ordinary guy that have done definitely some extraordinary things. So I know that literally if I can make it, anybody else can make it if they apply themselves.
Discipline is not punishment. It's not. Discipline is training. That's all it is.
You want to improve? You want to get better? You want to get on a workout program or a clean diet? You want to start a business? Where do you start? You start right here. And when do you start? You start right now. You initiate the action aggressively. You go. Because the idea isn't going to execute itself. And the book isn't going to write itself. And the weights out in the gym, they're not going to move themselves. You have to do it, and you have to do it now.
What you do every day is simply your life in miniature. And as you live every single day, so you're crafting your life. What you do over the next hours is really building your future.
Greatness in any field, greatness cannot be achieved without obsession. If you want to be the best, you must be obsessed.
Take that first step and make it happen. Get after it. And get after it here and now.
So whatever it is that you're trying to achieve in life, the critical component is getting things done.
The thing about self-discipline is that it is necessary for everything you do in your life. You have to be self-disciplined.
Do not say you don't have access to the right things, because that's an automatic excuse. Sometimes you have to do these transitional jobs to get you where you have to go to, but it's okay. If you gotta sell bed sheets, sell these bed sheets. Do what you have to do it with pride. But at the same time, do not let any job that you do kill your dream. Because the only thing that can make you feel alive is your dream.
When you're alone with your thoughts, you get an idea of what your thoughts actually are. If you live your life just acting constantly on the momentum of other people's expectations, of you wanting to be liked by these other people, you can run into a trap and you set up a life that you didn't really want.
What is it that makes you feel truly abundant? What makes you feel totally alive? You know, what's life on your terms look like?
Find the experts, find the guy who has done it, find the guys who have the results that you want, that has the business, that has the body, that has the lifestyle, that has the relationships, and study them, learn from them, master what they know, because they will probably be able to help you to get to your goal faster.
You got to have role models. You have to have people that you look up to that make you push yourself and make you want to be better.
Don't worry about things that you cannot control, but the things that you can control, that's what you have to manifest. Because when the opportunity is given to you and you don't step up to the plate and you're not prepared, who's going to be disappointed?
We're gonna crawl, we're gonna walk, we're gonna fall, but man, once we figured out the balance with the right feet and the left feet, nothing can stop us.
Take ownership. Take extreme ownership. Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Get control of your ego. Don't hide your delicate pride from the truth. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes, take ownership of your shortfalls, take ownership of your problems, and then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your mission. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life. And lead. Lead yourself and your team and the people in your life. Lead them all to victory.